Once upon a time, there were a bunch of people with varying skills that wanted to destroy the online presence of ISIS. Those people came together during 2015 from a deep web social media called Galaxy 2, calling themselves Ghost Security.
In a rare display of hacker collaboration, Anonymous, GhostSec, and Controlling Section published 9,200 account names linked to IS, in hopes of aiding Twitter's removal of swarm accounts.
After they helped preventing a terrorist attack on New York City and thwart the Tunisia attack, the US government became very interested into making the group its own contractor. The member that wanted to follow this road left. Now, since the government did not like the image of GhostSec historic link to Anonymous, they rebranded and called it GhostSec Group. Just think of the creative process that went into creating this name.
So Ghost Security, are they doing things that the government can't, the NSA can't? Because they'll claim they are.
Some of the old members who had left the original crew after the split returned upon hearing that the others were staying, and decided to rebuild the old Ghost Security and fulfill the original goals of the group, without nations' ties. Here, start the real story of Ghost Security.
We are GhostSec team.
During 2018 and 2019, the group got involved in the fight for the protection of children. They launched an operation called OP Child Safety that's still running by today. GhostSec took down over 1,000's pedophile and also exposed BoyChat, which is a dark web server with over 82,000 users and 7,000 different web addresses. In 2020 and 2021, multiple operations were launched by the group using various attacks from data breach, defacement, and denial of service.
Your greed has filtered out and corrupted many facets, and your puppet-like control over nations will come to an end. You have now been hacked and owned by GhostSec. All your bases now belong to us.
OP Nigeria, OP Payback, OP Rothschild, OP Myanmar, OP Israel. Let's look some of them closer. During OP KKK, they backdoored a KKK chat room. Then later the same year, Anonymous started with OP PETA in defense of animals' rights. So GhostSec decided to assist them by leaking PETA's mail servers and targeting the medical lab servers where they held animal testing.
After time has passed, we were able to find out that PETA were associated with medical lab in Taiwan, where they kept records of payments that relates to animal testing.
Another was OP Lebanon, where they leaked government data after a sudden explosion happened in Beirut. They later exposed a hacker group which are responsible for helping the Hezbollah and Iran regime. They found the group's main command and control panel, and they were able to clear the data. In April 2021, they hacked Mustaqbal debt collection and cleared over 3,000 accounts that were in debt in United Arab Emirates for the occasion of April Fool. Following it was HR Viak in Israel, who has constructed and maintained airports in Israel that are also used as air bases. These people are responsible for assisting the Israeli military's crimes against the Palestinian civilians. Then appeared OP Paris, OP Colombia, OP South Africa, where the South African Space Agency was hacked. Then the Brazilian government got hit next with massive breach. During October 2021, the group focused on OP Colombia in support of the massive violence against protesters by the Colombian military. They leaked and defaced around 10 government, telecom, and major companies' websites, some of them 3 times. They then hacked the military air force's SIMFAC, exposing 3,000's identity of soldiers, general and commander, plus all their satellite data, totaling more than 600 gigabytes.
Al presidente Iván Duque, Diego Moreno, Álvaro Uribe, y todos sus afines mafiosos, disfruten de nuestro trabajo y tomen ejemplo. Ustedes han manchado las paredes de Colombia con su corrupción. Nosotros mancharemos las suyas con nuestras acciones.
While most groups would eventually fall, Ghost Security seems to grow stronger with each battle. Operation after operation, they continued in what seems to be a never-ending race for justice. January 2022, A judicial system got hit during OP Ecuador, and the month after, Russia started its invasion in Ukraine. The Ghost joined OP Russia by taking offline 100 military domains. Then they gained access to the Nitier Booster Control System's nucleotron-based ion collider facility, leaked the Joint Institute for Nuclear Research, a joint stock internet exchange, IP camera, and some SCADA devices. But the most surprising was yet to come. They started to hack printers in order to distribute thousands of flyers to Russian citizens to inform them on the war. Following, a casino got hacked, and then they immobilized trains to not reach Ukraine. The hackers seized controls of the smoke system, the battery system, and full building blueprints with temp control. After playing several times with all functions, they literally removed all the control panel, forcing the company to stop them during almost a month. From January to June 2022, Ghost Security continued to hit Russia mercilessly. They then hit again OP Ecuador, and participated in the cause of woman abortion law to protest. End of June 2022, IoT devices from Bezekent, Matam, and ISP partners in Israel got hit. In July, they announced that they were responsible for the giant explosion at Russian power station causes blackout near uranium mine, with 0 casualties. Over time, many questions arise about the group. While some speculate that the group is made up of around 15 members, no one really knows. Over the years, only a few members have served as public faces. A structured dynamics, established rules and bonds between members seems to make the group's strength and shape its evolution. Public opinion on Ghost Security is divided, with some praising their efforts to fight for justice and others cautioning against the potential unintended consequences of their actions. The sometimes controversial nature of their operations continues to provoke discussion and debate within the cybersecurity and hacktivist communities, where one see it as the enemy and the later as the modern hero. One concern the world has about the group is that, unlike the usual group, they have an interest in passing on their knowledge and even contributing to the development of those who one day will take their place. This not only grow the number of hackers, but also leverage their attack. In June 2022, they created a community called the New Blood Project, dedicated to learn hacking and online security. A comprehensive program has been designed to guide new hacker through the learning process with a private support group. Now, since the list of operations only expanded with time, let's jump to the most crucial ones. February 2022, they hit what would have seemed impossible. They hit satellite. They started to dump the GNSS satellite receivers in Russia. Multiple panels of the GNSS receiver were shared as proof of their access to the GN. During August 2022, the Ghost hit Jamit Solutions, a hosting provider in Nicaragua, to protest against the Clan Ortega dictatorship. They leaked 99 databases, including companies used by the regime for money laundering.
If their company was with Jamit Solutions, then we have it. Many of them are used for money launderings.
Then they shift into OP Iran after the tragic death of the young Kurdish woman, Mahsa Amini, by the Iranian Revolution Guard. They started to massively target various devices.
We must break down barriers and create new models of leadership. It is time to stop trying to change women and start changing systems.
Following the heavy censorship imposed on citizens, they then started to build VPN server and distributed them for free to Iranian people. In August 2023, they breached the AI facial recognition source code used by the police to control its citizens and ensure the hijab respect. The software is produced by one of the MAGA linked to the Iranian regime. Following this hack, a new subgroup emerged from Ghost Security called Prana Network, where the hacker are dedicated to hit Iranian regime. In September 2022, the group took a new shift by starting GhostSec services, where they offer hacking services and anonymity guidance to help financing their operations. Then a year later, in October 2023, they launched GhostLocker, a sophisticated ransomware-as-a-service software, shifting further to the dark side and provoking even more controversial opinions, while it restricts its use in medical or educational systems. Unlike traditional ransomware derivatives, GhostLocker is designed as an enterprise-grade lockdown software that prioritizes security and efficiency. Meanwhile, the group have very political motives of protecting weaker groups, and has left a pattern of sophisticated cyber attacks against critical industrial infrastructure all over the world. In a world where injustice and censorship are indeed escalating, the urgency for effective countermeasures is palpable. Unauthorized hacking activities, despite their ethical and legal quandaries, emerge for some as a necessary tool in the arsenal against these growing threats. GhostSec disrupt oppressive systems, bring attention to critical issues, and hold institutions accountable. They are an evolution of the common cyber hacktivists. They are the ghosts they created, and they run shit because they can.
What are the most common misconceptions about Hacktivism and our group in particular?
Common misconceptions that apply to us would be the people thinking our work has no effect, only little effect around the world, while in reality we are playing a huge role in various different situations and cases that are going on around the world.
How do you wish the public would perceive our actions and intentions?
We wish the public to perceive our actions and intentions based on what they believe in and see. When they see genocide going on around the world, different situations, oppression, all kinds of things happening around the world, what do they feel? What do they believe in? And then when they see a group like ourselves taking action and making an effort through different means for our end goal to make a change in this world, what do they believe in? What do they see when they see our actions and our work? Your personal interpretation is all that matters, and how you see us, how you think of us, how you truly believe us, is how we wish to be perceived. To each their own, how you truly believe us is fit.
How do you respond to criticisms that hacktivism is just a form of cybercrime?
I say they are correct. It is a crime what we do, even if we do it for the right things and right actions around the world. We take that risk when others won't, because it's who we are. We are ghosts. It's our duty to be a factor in making the world a better place and leaving our mark behind. Because if not us, then who else is going to be doing it?
What kind of legacy does our group aim to leave?
We hope an impacting legacy towards the hacking scene as a whole, and we can already see that happening. We also hope to leave an impact towards the world, for everyone to chase their freedoms, their goals, and their dreams, for everyone to believe in bettering themselves for a better tomorrow.
To all our fellow supporter, GhostSec inspired you, but they are not your savior. We won't be around forever to keep doing what we do. Eventually, we will go away. The day this happens, we hope to have motivated you all to bring change upon yourself and what you believe in. Fight for your rights, your nation. Inspire others to join you and fight in unity. Find your passion and art. Live the way you want to, resulting in true freedom, and remember to never stay silent for something that goes against your rights or others' rights, even for something simple in your daily lives. Stay strong, while keeping in mind that true strength is a man who does not sway from his mind and heart, as he continues to move forward no matter what.
GhostSec hack the planet and we tryna take it farther. Show them what we do next time we hit them harder. Soldiers working numbers so you know we move smarter. Exploits fly by on satellites, we got them charted. Send some packets through your border, couldn't track us if they wanna. Systems left in ruins, hot smoking like a sauna. Wanna see, just check the scoreboard and add them up. When the info gets leaked, GhostSec, we backed it up. When some data gets breached, man, it got us cracking up. They don't wanna know who's next, only have to hit run. Really on the top, go and check the news channels. Our team got the gears turning, cause a new scandal. GhostSec, we gon' keep hacking. Major league bracket on these nets when we keep snapping. Anonymous and we keep active. Never could track it with these bits that we keep snatching.
گروه هکری GhostSec از نفوذ به سیستم تشخیص چهره بهنمای
all of which the focused on vulnerabilities found within industrial equipment controls.
We run shit cause we can, tell them wait for what's to come. GhostSec gets bored, you get your database dumped. Corporations getting owned, and we do it just for fun. Goes to show when they deal with GhostSec, they can't run. Top forensics, they can't track us, why they calling us the ghost? Tried to trace one of our boxes, couldn't find a single host. Let them know that we really come to run the globe. GhostSec breaking in to leave our mark, it's time to go.